Happy Friday, Bears! Veterans Day is tomorrow. For this special occasion, we invited veterans to join us throughout the show this morning. Joining me today is my granddad, Gary Burkle. So he is going to be reporting news with me. But before we start, Granddad, could you please share your role in the military and talk about some services, or some of your service and anything else?
First of all, thanks for having me, Skylar. I'm proud to be with you and proud of you.
Thank you.
And as for my service in the military, I was in from 1961 to 1967 during the Vietnam War, and I was in the U.S. Navy.
Okay.
And I had a lot of fun experiences, a lot of good experiences there. I have nothing but good things to say about the American Navy, the U.S. Navy, and I was happy to be able to serve there. But whenever I'm in a place where people are acknowledging my service, what I really like to do is not talk about myself, but to recognize 6 of my friends who did not come back home. And they gave their lives for their country, and I'm proud of them. And I like to acknowledge them any chance I get. And any time that someone wants to recognize my service, I always like to remember them because they didn't get a chance to come home and enjoy the things that I have.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today. All right, let's get to some news. The National Veterans Memorial and Museum will offer an in-person and virtual Veterans Day ceremony at 11 a.m. on Saturday, which will honor and celebrate the selfless service of millions of veterans who have defended our freedoms and way of life.
The event is free and will feature U.S. Navy veteran Jay Anderson as a keynote speaker.
Students had the day off of school Tuesday due to elections. The majority of voters voted yes for Issue 1.
The majority of voters also voted yes on Issue 2.
The Upper Arlington School Board members elected on Tuesday are incumbents Jenna McKenna and Lori Trent, plus Liz Stump. Upper Arlington City Council members elected on Tuesday were John Kulowitz, Heidi Monk, and Todd Walter.
There's a collection spot for election yard signs at the Upper Arlington Municipal Building through Monday, November 13th.
Seniors, your formal senior portraits are due January 17th, 2024. Check out Canvas for details and links to upload your photos. Okay, Granddad, we are going to open up the results of the 24th annual UAHS photo contest here live on the show.
The winning photos will be framed and displayed on the GBB showcase and kiosk.
First place winners will also receive a $20 gift certificate from the World of Photography. All right, let's announce the winners. All righty, it's right here. We have Louis Pardo, Avery Johnson, Maggie Tice, Evelyn Chamberlain, Oliver Crooks, Evie Kirk, Evan Reinhart, Matthew Rice, Hadley Martin, Kate McKelvey, Grace Barker, Jillian Vaginer, Lily Ramey, Karina Valina Aldama, Danny Vidor, and Gracie Reinhardt.
Congratulations to all the winners.
A list of the winners by category is posted on the Visual Arts page of the UAHS website. Okay, Granddad, let's kick it to sports. Throw that football.
You ladies all right? Welcome back to sports.
Girls soccer unfortunately lost in the regional finals to Olentangy Liberty last Saturday.
They fought hard, but unfortunately fell short 2-1. But they had a very successful season with a final record of 19-3-1.
Good season, girls, and best of luck to the program in the future.
The one and only team left is football, and the boys have a huge game tonight against Gahanna Lincoln.
The team plays at Thomas Worthington in the regional semifinals. Gahanna is currently undefeated in their season and ranked #1 in Central Ohio, while UA is ranked #4. The UA and Gahanna band are collaborating and have to do a joint performance.
Thomas Worthington's not that far away, so hit the road and show up tonight.
Thomas McMahon ran in the state championship on Saturday and placed 5th overall. Thomas had a very successful senior year and a high school career as he broke a 21-year school record. Thomas finished as OHSAA All-Ohioan.
Congratulations, Thomas. We can't wait to see what the future holds for you. Speaking of running, Mr. Matt Jordan and Mrs. Marissa Liu ran in the New York City Marathon on Sunday. Here are photos of them running.
Mr. Jordan said he encourages everyone to explore different healthy activities. He also said that he hated running until he was 26, and then he started with 5Ks and slowly progressed to marathons. Sunday's race was Mr. Jordan's 18th marathon.
National Signing Day was this past Wednesday in the competition gym, where we had 20 of our student athletes sign their national letters of intent to their committed colleges.
UA had 2 boys lacrosse players, 4 girls lacrosse, 3 for boys soccer, 2 for girls soccer, 4 swimmers, and individuals from baseball, golf, field hockey, and volleyball all signed their letters.
Special shout out to Andrew Rucker on his recent commitment to Boston College. Congrats to all of these signees and good luck at the next level.
Also, congratulations to Sophia Barger for taking home Dispatch Player of the Week. Barger scored 6 out of the 12 goals during their state championship win last Saturday. Way to represent.
The Ice Bears have their home opener this Sunday at 3:40 against Shaker Heights High School. The boys are expected to have a good season with some key contributors in the lineup, including William Schaus. Let's start the season off right by showing up and making some noise for our hockey Bears.
Boys basketball had their tryouts and are working to flip their OCC record from last year.
The Browns and Bengals both got wins this past weekend. Nathan and I take a look at the NFL and their key players. Let's take a dive into fantasy football world.
What's up, guys? Welcome to a new segment called Fantasy Freaks. This week, we're going to be reviewing our PPR, sell high, buy low, hot takes going into week 11. Tommy, do you want to get started with the sell high?
Yeah, so at first our sell high is going to be Tank Dell, who put up 26.9 PPR points last week. He had a great week, but the Texans cannot keep putting up 39 points per game.
My sell high is going to be Javonte Williams. He's had a career high 27 attempts, which is frankly unrealistic for a struggling Broncos offense. He put up 18.8 PPR points, which is another career high. I'd get rid of him as fast as you possibly can.
All right, moving on to our buy low candidates. Right now I have Kenneth Walker, who just had a 2.5 point performance, which is terrible. He's averaging just under 8 points in the past 3 games. But this Seahawks offense is going to pick up and try to get in a battle for a playoff spot.
My buy low is Justin Jefferson. Frankly, this is your last week to go and get him. He's been on IR since week 6, and before he's the wide receiver too when he's healthy. But I would be cautious with Joshua Dobbs at quarterback.
This is our hot take. It's good one.
Yeah.
All right, my hot take is I have Breece Hall is going to underperform through the rest of the season. I think he's going to average out for about 12, 13 points a game when he's looking to average about 17 or 18 through the rest of the season.
All right, my hot take is that Alvin Kamara is this year's league winner.
There's an informational parent and player meeting in the first floor North Learning Commons on Monday for high school boys interested in joining the tennis team in the spring.
Student volunteers are needed for the UA Special Olympics basketball season. There are 2 opportunities tonight. Students interested can text Mrs. Lamb at 614-580-6542.
Joining us in the building is a special guest in honor for Veterans Day. Let's take a look at what Nathan has in store this morning.
Nathan on the move.
Sponsored by UA Ed Foundation.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm with my Opa, which is grandpa in German. Opa, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Albert van der Horst. I was a Vietnam-era veteran, and I served in the United States Air Force.
Awesome. So today we're going to be doing a little soda blind taste test. What we have is 6 different cups, numbered 1 through 6, as you guys can see. Opa, whenever I go to his house, we always have a Sprite or a ginger ale waiting. So I did something around that because I assumed he would be familiar with all the flavors, but we're going to test that out today. Would you like to try?
This tastes like ginger ale. I think it's Werner's ginger ale. Okay.
All right, number 2, here we go.
That tastes like Sprite. That tastes like sheer mist. That's also ginger ale, but that's Canada Dry's ginger ale. Ooh, that's this Sprite. And then finally, it's hard to tell the difference between all this light flavor. It's easy on the ginger ale. So that's my choice, yes.
No, are you sure about it?
Yeah.
Are you happy with your picks?
Yes, I am.
All right, let's check. I've got the super secret envelope here. Number 1 is Verner's.
Hey,
Number 2 is Sprite.
whoa.
Number 3, 7-Up. Oh.
That's bad.
Number 4 is Canada Dry. Number 5 is Starry, so that was that one. And then number 6 is the Sprite Winter Spice Cranberry.
So-
Yeah. Well, Hopa, thank you for being on the show today. Thank you for your service as well.
Thank you.
Let's kick it back to Skylar.
I'm going to pass it to Skylar.
What's up, Bears? Today we have a very special interview planned for you guys with 2 of our offensive linemen from the football team. Let's welcome Jake Schaefer and Kickin Bent. Thanks so much, guys, for being here.
In honor of football playing a huge game tonight, we are going to have these guys guess the senior players on the team based off their baby pictures. Let's get this started. Image
All right.
1.
First image. Who is this player?
That's Keaton.
If I had to guess, I'd say Keaton Saw.
That's Keaton.
There you go. One
That
for
is
one.
correct. Next.
Number
That's
2.
Connor.
I think this one's pretty tough, but I do have to say Connor McClellan.
Are you sure? You can
Yeah.
spell it.
I think so.
I don't know.
Probably so. It says his name on his
Okay.
chest.
Well, you guys got that right. Oh, hard.
Yeah, Joe.
Is this Cam Baker?
Kaden, what's your guess?
I thought it was Joe, but it could be Baker too.
0 for 2 here. It was actually Mac Igo, our safety. So since we're halfway through these, what are we going to expect out of the game tonight? From the offensive side, Jake first, and then defensive side, Kaden Bent next.
Offense, they have a pretty good defense. If we can hold the D-line, then I think we could get the ball off and get some runs going to break through.
There you go.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try to make the running back run laterally because he's really fast. So we're gonna try to make him bounce it out and then just rally.
All right, it's going to take 2 halves. Let's see how they do on the second half of these pictures.
All right, next up. Oh, throwing for a loop.
All right, I think this one's Cam Baker, the more I look at it.
Okay, what's yours?
I'll agree with Schaefer because I have no idea.
You guys
Piggybacking,
are
they got it.
correct. All right, next
All right,
one.
5th one.
Steven.
Yeah, I got to go Steven.
Yeah, I wonder who this one.
Stephen Yee. Shout out to Stephen Yee.
All right, this is the bonus round. Let's see if they can get this one.
Oh, that's me.
I mean, I guess that's Bent.
You know, Ben, honestly, I thought we could stump you with that one.
Yep, that is
What?
Kickin Bent.
All right, well, these boys sure do know they're football players as kids. Let's see how well they know Gahanna tonight.
You guys can see these guys play tonight at Thomas Worthington against Gahanna. Game time is at 7 p.m. Be there. Now let's toss it back to Maine.
The iconic McDonald's McRib is back in Ohio this November, beginning tomorrow, November 11th.
Swing by your closest McDonald's tomorrow for a taste of their seasonal return.
That's making me ready for lunch. Actually, an Air Force representative will be on GBB next Tuesday during both lunch periods to talk with students about the Air Force and answer questions about joining the military. The second Ohio Math League test is Tuesday at 3:14 p.m. in room W2401.
The test is 30 minutes long and is open to all students. Just show up.
The French exchange students have been here for the past 2 weeks. Nathan tests their pronunciation on some difficult English words.
My name is Garance. I am 16 years old. I am a junior and I live in the south of France.
Hi, I'm Kyle. I'm 17 and I am a senior and I'm from the south of France.
Hello, my name is Matteo. I'm 17 years old, senior. I live in south of France and today we're going to try to pronounce English words.
Rural.
Rural. Rural. Rural.
Mischievous. Mischievous.
Mischievous.
Mischievous.
Colonel. Colonel.
Colonel.
Colonel.
Epitome. Epitome.
Epitome.
Epitome.
Nauseous. Nauseous.
Nauseous.
Nauseous.
We didn't think it was fair, so we decided to see how Nathan would do with some French words. Épouvantail.
Épouvantail.
Inoxydable.
Inoxydable.
Capuchon.
Capuchon.
Écureuil.
Écueil.
This has been Nathan Vanderhorst reporting from the WARL.
Looks like someone needs to practice their French skills.
I heard the spring production is going to be Mean Girls.
Yes, anyone interested in auditioning for Mean Girls is encouraged to attend an audition workshop on Wednesday, November 15th at 4 p.m. in the Performing Arts Center. If you have questions, stop by the choir room to talk with Dr. Moss.
Students at Upper Arlington High School are invited to participate in our school-wide audition process for Poetry Out Loud.
From the audition, the cast will be selected for the UAHS Poetry Out Loud competition. The winner will continue to a regional competition, the state competition, and ideally to national competition.
Go to poetryoutloud.org for more information about selecting a poem and competing.
The fall play, The Watsons, has performances tonight and tomorrow in the Black Box Theater. Limited tickets are available for purchase through the QR codes by the theater entrance.
Before we leave, the annual blood drive will be next Thursday on November 16th.
The Blood Club will be going around lunch today, Monday, and Tuesday, recruiting those who want to participate. Okay, that's it for today's show. A special thanks to my granddad for joining us today, and of course, Nathan's grandfather. We'd also like to recognize Officer Josh Luke, who served in the Air Force, and Mr. Alan Banks, who served in the U.S. Marine Corps. Also, Brian Wenger, Mr. Kevin Smith, Mr. Dana Schoenleb, and Mr. Aaron Hanselman served in the military. We'd like to thank any other veterans in our school. Finally, today, in the U.S. Marine Corps birthday, it was founded today in 1775. Students interested in joining Veterans Club at UAHS can see Mr. Banks.
Thanks for tuning in. We will see you next week